Yıpranmış, eskimiş, çalışmayan kalitesiz odun makinelerine son. Mediterranean Garden Center, Husqvarna odun makineleriyle odun kesme işini zevke dönüştürüyor. Gelin, çalıştırın, deneyin, istediğiniz modeli seçin, alın gidin. Hem de orijinal İsveç malı. Özel kampanya fiyatıyla Husqvarna odun makineleriyle kalite, profesyonellik ve teknolojiyi bir arada yaşayın. Üstelik Mediterranean Garden Center yedek parça teknik destek ve servis güvencesiyle. Mediterranean Garden Center, sizin bahçeniz, bizim tutkumuz.
Hello and welcome to Garden Time with Serdar ARAPOÞLU. My name's Sue Ghazi and today we're at the Mediterranean Garden Centre to talk about different tools in the garden. And what a wonderful sunny day it is, Serdar.
It is very nice. I think we're going to enjoy the very nice with the program today. It's sunny and look wonderful, yes.
I mean, we've even seen people swimming in the sea just over the back there, haven't we?
That's good. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah. So what are we going to start with today, Serdar?
Today we're going to talk about the tools and the machinery or Mediterranean Garden Center. And of course we're going to start with the chainsaw. And I think just we are entering for the winter. So in the winter time, mostly tools we're going to use is the chainsaw. We're using the Husqvarna made from Sweden. And of course, every single things you're working in the garden, always important the quality. So one of the best chainsaw, Husqvarna, they have very many years old histories, of course. And we are distributor in Husqvarna. But what we did, we started with the Gardena, we start the work after Husqvarna, and we open the old service part as well, and we bring all the spare parts and everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's important as well to be able to get spare parts for the machinery, isn't it?
It is important. Normally, other countries, straight away, as soon as you take this distributor as well, they just tell you, if you don't have spare parts, if you don't have a service after sale, they don't give it to you, the distributor as well. In Cyprus, this is not usual, so they don't do the companies this. There is some quality companies they do, and this is what we are trying to do as well, with the full service and the, of course, many years spare parts guarantee, of course. And chainsaw, of course, chainsaw is important when you're using it. Just to have the something to save you for wraps, of course, and the glasses, and of course bots. These bots has in front of them the metal as well. Yes.
Yeah, they are.
If you have any accident, straight away this metal is saving you. So this is all this we have to watch out when we cut in the wood. And again, what we did here, we make a station here, which is if someone wants to try to chainsaw, they can come here, and we give all this stuff for them, and safely they can cut the wood and try it.
That's an excellent idea, isn't it? I don't think I've seen it anywhere else in North Cyprus.
Yeah. So what is happening? If you want to try any chainsaw, you can just come here and take what size you are interested in. And we have different size of the wood as well. And you can just try which one you want and which machinery you are in your mind. You can try and see before you buy the machine. At least you know what powerful, because there is different size. Some of them big wood cutting, some of them middle one, and some of them for the proving, of course. So we have all of them. And we have different models. The one I have here is the one of the last model, and of course everything is changed now. You don't hear the tools or anything. You just doing everything by hand. So you can open it and you can adjust the chain here from here. So you don't use any screwdriver or anything. Just from here you can do all the controls and everything. So this is the one of the new model, of course, and it's very easy to start with this one as well. Of course, the chain quality as well is important, because there is some chains which is the not very good quality, and just couple times later they start to not carting anything. And of course, when we carton the wood, we always check the chainsaw if it's okay, oil come in and making the oil for the chain as well. Otherwise, if you cut it dry, it's burn the chain.
So it is important to check that there's plenty of oil on the actual chain.
Yes, it is important. So make sure always oil come in when you cut in, and making the soft the chain, and you can cut it easily and not burn the chain. Because after the burn the chain, even if you sharp it, because we have in our service as well machine, and we can sharp the chains as well and everything. But after you burn the chain, never can be what it used to be. So still we can fix it, but cannot be like it's gonna be. So it is important. Of course, this is always, there is this side for the chain oil. You can put it here from the chain oil, and there is another side. You can put petrol and true stock oil. So this is important as well. True stock oil, if you don't mix it with the petrol, in the meantime you damage the engine. So have to be. And of course, all this machinery, chainsaw or other machinery, we are giving the warranty, guarantee and everything. But if you don't follow the rules, if you don't use the true stock or anything, you don't take any responsibility. To take the responsibility, you have to use the chainsaw carefully and the right way.
It's true, isn't it? And actually, this is just at the right season, isn't it? Because it's going to start coming colder soon. So people will be wanting to cut some logs maybe for their fire during winter. It's lovely in winter, isn't it, to have a natural fire?
It is. As long as they cut in the right woods, is no problem. Yes, that's another thing as well. Yeah, but it's very. This is. There is some people, they like this and they are hobby for them, of course. And if you have a great machine chainsaw, you're having fun with it and you're just doing your job very nicely and safely. But if you don't have right tools, right quality, you start to fight with the machinery. So this is something which is you're not going to enjoy.
Yeah, and then also it could be dangerous as well, couldn't it?
Yes, it is, because of course what we're doing here, not just only making the carted woods, we're training of course our customer a little bit as well, and we're just telling them what follows, you need the rules and everything, and how they need to cut. And there is some of them, they come in here and they never even hold the chainsaw. So we just showing them how they're gonna hold the chainsaw, how they're gonna cut the wood as well and everything. So of course when we're doing this, we just put the safe stuff as well on them, and we just making sure they are on the safe and they cut in the woods and everything.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yes, it is very good idea. Normally, once a year, we are going to Husqvarna, is just giving the training for us, and we go in there and they just shown all this us, and we just talk why we don't do same, and just to show our customer when they doing all this, the karting and learn everything. And of course, this is giving them the chance as well to know what they get in as well. It is important. Yes. So this model is, I'm handing in my hand, is 450E. So E means the easy model, which is you can use the last technology here and correctly do your job. And of course I have different ones, which is I have here this one, the smaller. This is 236 model Husqvarna, and this is especially from the proving is very good, small machine, and it's very easy to use it as well. But it's very light machine and very useful, of course. And of course for the big ones we have here, this is more professional, And this one 365, quite big. And
It actually looks quite heavy.
yeah, it is heavy, little bit, but for the big woods and everything, to use it is very good chainsaw. And again, we have all other different models, but these three here especially, we are the mostly we using. So we can just to show a little bit as well how we're gonna cut and everything. Let's do that as well. Okay. So we're going to try it, and again we put the glass, of course. This is so important to do these things.
Right, so I'll leave you to it then,
Yeah,
Serdar.
because it's going to be all dusky here, so I think, yes.
Okay.
All right, let's try.
Right, Serdar. Well, that actually looked as easy as cutting butter. It looked very easy.
This is 50cc, and this chainsaw is one of my favorite one. Yeah, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. You can do your job very easily, and of course, as I said, to use it is well very easy. To control it as well, and of course, this wood is well is quite.
It's very smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it just looks so easy as you were
It's easy.
going through the wood.
Yeah, and you can smell the wood as well. It's lovely.
It smells absolutely wonderful, and especially, you know, if you're sat in the winter at home and you're putting one or two logs on the fire, that's going to be absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, of course, you can. We just small carting here to try it, but normally woods you can cut it from here, and you just cut it for the floor and everything. Yes, chainsaw is the one of the favorite garden tools or garage we can keep, and if you get it the quality one, will be good idea. This machinery is just that we just visit the factory as well in the Sweden, and when they make it, they're using the very high quality material as well. So steel they use there is very quality. The plastic is very quality, and mostly the machinery when they're making it, mostly they using the robotic because they're doing very fast job, and of course after technical area they go in and they put all things together the machinery, and they try it before they put it on the cell. They try it before, and then they try it so many times. Then they testing it first, and then they saying it's okay for the cell.
So it must have gone through so many tests then before they've actually come up with the end product.
Yeah, that's what they do, and of course this is good because without testing and everything, if you don't just go and get one and later you get problem, you are going to be disappointed about it, which is the most quality companies. This is what they do, and. What we're going to do, we're just going to see other tools as well, and we're going to talk about today, and show the oils, what kind of the oils inside. We're using the true stock oil and the chain oil as well and everything. So let's try this as well.
Okay, let's go inside and have a look.
Okay, so I think you want to try?
Yes, well, we'll have a go and see what we can do.
Okay, first you put the glasses on. It's good to trust yourself. It's good. Very good. Yes.
Well, that didn't actually feel too difficult, Serdar.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you cartoon very easily as well. And as we say, right tool, safe tool is always good, but it's good. So always the ladies can use and cart it. We always saying that. And the petrol one is better, of course. I'm always saying because with the cables, it's a little bit difficult, isn't it?
I mean, you can't be too careful with cables, can you? Especially with machinery like this, it's just, I don't know, it just seems a little bit dangerous to me.
Two things you have to need to do with the cables. You have to watch out the chain when you carting. Also, you have to watch out the cable as well. So with the petrol one, of course, more powerful, easy to cart, and you can do your job very quickly.
Oh, that was a good experience, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that as well. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside the servo parts and see all the servo parts as well, and what we do and everything there as well.
Okay.
Let's see the servo part.
Okay, let's go. Now then, Serdar, here we are in the workshop, and I can see that you've got all the original Husqvarna products. You've got the chainsaw, you've got the oil, you've got everything here, haven't you?
Yeah,
all the
we have
parts.
all different tools and everything. Sharp machine there, and of course different things we have. Well, we always say after sale is important, of course, and what we do, we just is come to all machineries here, and we just open them and we look them, and always service is important. We look them what they need to do and everything. We can always change the spark or just clean them up, or if it's the chains is gone, we can sharp the chain and everything. This is all these things we can do. And again, when you get the Husqvarna chainsaw, you can find every single spare parts here and everything, and this is important. And of course, look, what you need to do always just to clean all these things and everything. So be careful. You just clean it, and then you check in the chain and everything. If is everything okay, of course. Okay, and you look everything, and if it's the chain need sharpening and everything, so you can always see if it's something wrong. And we have a sharper machine here, which is you just put the chain, and then there is way you can sharp the machines and everything. So this is how you sharp the chain and everything. So this is all important. Of course, another things what we do here, let's say you have a different chainsaw, it's not Husqvarna, or different models, and you need a chain. So we have a ruler chain here, of course, and we have all, let's move this here. We have all these tools, which is, we can get the chain, long chain, and you can adjust the chain so it's coming to you, see how bar they have and everything, to measure the chain, and we can cut the size of the chain so it's coming for us, that size chain as well.
Well, that's actually very useful to know, because if people have a chainsaw in the garage, for example, and they haven't used it for some time, they can always come here and you can actually tailor make them, can't you?
First of all, we're checking the chain. If it's needing sharpening, we're sharpening. If it's go off and it's needing new one, doesn't matter what size and what they have there, we can always just adjust the chain and give them other chain. That's what we do.
Yeah, because I mean, with these sort of things, it's the after-sales service which is very important, isn't it?
We always saying that. Yeah. So we just showing here. We don't just pass that. We just always explain and telling this is what we need to do. Yeah. Okay, let's see the oils and the true stop oils and the chain oils up there as well. We can show that as well on the shop and see what we can say.
Okay. Well said. I'm amazed by the big range of products that you've got by Husqvarna. You've got the safety goggles and all the equipment that you could hope to use when you're doing your chainsaw work.
Yeah, this is special clothes for when you're using the chainsaw. Especially they have the cover there as well. And if you catch and everything, the chain save you, and you can cut your legs and everything. You saw the bots outside as well anyway. So this is, and the mask of course, and the glass and everything. It is for the full and the professional working with the chainsaw. This is the most important things to do, of course.
And I notice also you've got all the other products, like you've got the oil and the...
yeah, this is
you were mentioning
oil. Always be saying, if you want to save your chainsaw or other true stock, all the true stock machinery and everything, if you use the quality true stock oil, which is and adjusted the right adjust to put in the oil in petrol. So what you need to do, this is very easy to use actually, because it says here 3 liter or 5 liter watering can, you can put how much petrol inside. So you just adjust and just bring the measurement. So this is enough for 3 liter. You can put 60 cc oil. You mix that and you just put inside, and this is the way with the true stock machinery is working. And of course we have chain oil, again by Husqvarna. And this is quality oil, because there's some oils I saw you use them is too much sweetening, not doing the job and everything. So this is good oil. With this oil you can save your chain, not burn it, and make sure to cut in easily as well.
I mean, after you've gone to the trouble of investing in such a good quality machine, the last thing you want is just products which are going to damage it, don't you?
It is that way. If you don't know how to use the chainsaw, doesn't matter how quality machine they are, you can always damage it, and you can make the very quick time to lose the chain or other things. So right way to use, of course. As you can see here, we have a 365 model, which is the we have 50 centimeter chain, and we have 450 models E. We have 45 centimeter, and we have 236, which is 40 centimeter. So this is also for the, we said, proving as well you can use. This is middle jobs, and of course the largest jobs is this one. Again, when you're using the chainsaw, as long as you follow the right things, all working tools and everything, you can do your job easily.
And I notice actually you've got a little mini one down there.
Yes, this is of course just shows the Husqvarna and the quality and everything, just the waterman, but it's working. You wouldn't believe it is working. Yes, yeah. This is not for karting. This is for just for show. Yes. Yes, this is all about Husqvarna, and of course we talk about the service, we talk about the models, we talk about how we cart it and the safe way. So this is what we can say about all chainsaw today.
Yeah. And I'm sure that our viewers will have plenty of logs for the winter now then.
Yes, we slowly starting, I think, because now what we did here with this station, they can always come here and try to see which chainsaw is okay for them, and see how it's working, see the power, the light, heavy, all this they can see, and they can decide about the Husqvarna chainsaw.
Well, we'll look forward to some cozy winter evenings with the logs burning on the fire.
Well, we are hoping we're going to have nice winter this year, so we're going to need chainsaw, I believe.
Okay, well thank you for watching Garden Time with Serdar ARAPOÞLU, and we look forward to joining you next week.
Thank you very much, see you again.
yıpranmış, eskimiş, çalışmayan kalitesiz odun makinelerine son. Mediterranean Garden Center, Husqvarna odun makineleriyle odun kesme işini zevke dönüştürüyor. Gelin, çalıştırın, deneyin, istediğiniz modeli seçin, alın gidin. Hem de orijinal İsveç malı. Özel kampanya fiyatıyla Husqvarna odun makineleriyle kalite, profesyonellik ve teknolojiyi bir arada yaşayın. Üstelik Mediterranean Garden Center yedek parça teknik destek ve servis güvencesiyle. Mediterranean Garden Center, sizin bahçeniz, bizim tutkumuz.